What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the debut episode of Geeking Out with the Metal Geek. I'm your host, the Metal Geek, where I'm going to be able to talk about everything that's on my mind from wrestling, movies, music, entertainment, whatever's on the mind right now. So let's get some things started. What's going on, everybody? How's it going today? So, I'm going to get things started right now. I'm going to start talking about AEW's Grand Slam, which is going to be our first topic right now. And wow, I'm gonna get over with some predictions. So let's get on with some of the predictions now, and from AEW Grand Slam. But anyway, just want to introduce myself. I'm Metal Geek. I'm one of the co-hosts of Dudes at Ringside podcast, and I just want to. This is like I want to do a solo show to start because I like to talk about metal music and other geek things. So we have three people in the chat. If you want to give us a follow, please follow and put the like button right now. So help us out. It'll help me out a lot. So let's get some things started right now with some AEW's Grand Slam. We're gonna go with the first match on the prediction show. We're gonna go with the women's match. We got Toni Storm defending the title against Serena Deeb, Athena, and Dr. Britt Baker. So what do you guys have in the predictions? Because I think Toni Storm's going to retain because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for her to lose it right about now because she just won it at All Out. So I don't think she's losing that belt at Arthur Ashe Stadium. I think she's going to continue to retain that belt. So, And we got Swerve in Our Glory. Swerve in Our Glory against the Acclaimed for the tag titles. Yeah, we're about to get right into that, Sound Dominator. Ariel Nix is now the general manager of Creative Pro Wrestling, man. I was there. I was there live at Creative Pro when this whole thing happened. So, thanks for joining the chat. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the follow button to get more some Dudes at Ringside fun and more of the geeking out with the Metal Geek right there. But so we're gonna go with the second prediction now, which is Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed. I think they lost that All Out for a reason. I think they're gonna get their win back in the big city of New York, and I think that's just what I think is gonna happen. I think that this is the Acclaim's time to win the titles. They're gonna get the huge pop, and I think this match is actually going to be a lot better than the one they did in Chicago, simply because they're home. Number one, number two. I think that this is going to be the time that they actually win the tag titles. So, but I could be wrong. I'm predicting the Acclaim for this one. What does everybody have in the chat? Just let me know. I already predicted Toni Storm was going to retain the women's title, and the Acclaim's gonna win the tag titles here tonight. So, well, Wednesday night, obviously, in Arthur Ashe Stadium. The next match we got is for the Ring of Honor world title, which is Claudio Castagnoli, the champion, defending his Ring of Honor championship against Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, this is a big match for Chris Jericho. I mean, I can't say I don't think Chris Jericho has ever fought for the Ring of Honor World Title before. I think this is like going to be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I like what Claudio's doing because Claudio finally deserves the Ring of Honor Championship. I still think he retains here, but I mean, Chris Jericho going for the Ring of Honor Championship in 2022 is absolutely mind blowing. I would never actually think that one to put but yeah, I don't see Claudio losing this one. I say, even though it's New York, I still see Claudio retaining the title over Chris Jericho. So our next match, oh, this should be a really really good one right now. We got some friends in the chat right now from the Dudes at Ringside. What's going on, Joe? How's it going? So, we got the next match. We got Pac is going to defend the North. What's the North American Championship? Sorry, AW Atlantic Championship against Orange Cassidy. So this match would be really, really good. It's a tough one because this is like, where do you put Orange Cassidy? I mean, do you have him job to Pac? I mean, I really don't know on this one because I still think I still think that it's, man, it's kind of hard, but because you gotta think because is Orange Cassidy is could this could be the match that makes Orange Cassidy. So I don't see. I mean, like I said, it could go either way. I mean, they are kind of the double champs already, so I mean, you would have to think that I'd say I'm gonna go with Orange Cassidy for this one, simply because he needs that big win more than Pac needs that big win. So I'm just gonna go with Orange Cassidy for right now. So I mean, they haven't really done much with Orange Cassidy right now, so I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna pick him. But who knows what the plan is right now? But Orange Cassidy is what I'm going to predict on this match. So what does everyone else have in the chat right now? Because please let me know. I mean, I'll read off your comments and let me know who everyone else has in the chat on their predictions. And I believe we have the I'm calling it now. All New York wrestlers will lose their matches. You know what they do with New Yorkers from their hometown. Well, we'll have to wait and see, Joe. Joe, I'm sorry, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. We have no idea what's gonna happen, so we'll have to wait and see. So, but I still like I said, and we got John Moxley defending the title. Well, actually, he doesn't have the title no more because it's now vacant. I'm sorry. We have John Moxley fighting against. We have Brian Danielson. Yes, it happens all the time. Yeah, we know, but so anyway, but like I said, I still see who do I see in the main event? Do I see John Moxley or Brian Danielson? It doesn't really matter who I think is going to win this match, to be honest, because my honest prediction right now, I say MJF is walking out of New York with the AEW championship at the end of the night, and this is what I'm saying right now. Win, lose, or draw, I'm just going to say that Brian Danielson is walking out before MJF walks out with that championship. I just think that that's my 100% opinion, what I think. We will see. Oh, you don't think MJF is walking away with the title? You don't. So who do you have in your opinion? Is it Moxley or is it going to be Brian Danielson? Who do you have? So we'd like to see. But I think Brian my pick on this one is going to be Brian Danielson, and it should be a very very good match. So it could go either way. Like I said, like they could do what they did last year, and they could actually open with Brian Danielson versus Moxley, which would not be the smartest idea, but they want to get that big rating at 8 o'clock. So, I mean, they could do it that way, and then they could end it with Chris Jericho and Claudio at the end. So but we'll wait and see what the main event is. They flip flop their decisions all the time. So last year it was Kenny Omega and Brian Danielson opening up. So we'll have to wait and see what they have in store for Arthur Ashe Stadium. So yeah, I just said Daniel Bryan is winning. I just said it. I said he's winning, but MJF is winning at the end of the night. So, but And now we're gonna go with the Golden Ticket Battle Royal. So, who do I think is winning the Golden Ticket Battle Royal? Who's in the Golden Ticket Battle Royal? Have they announced who's in it? No. Have they announced who's in it? Because I don't even know if they announced who's in the Golden Ticket Battle Royal. But so far for the poster, they have who they got: Jay Lethal. You have Penta. Adam Page is in there, and you have Lance Archer. So then Tony's gonna come out and he's gonna strip them with the titles. I don't know. That's your prediction. That's what you think's gonna happen. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So you know. But MJF, I'm saying is winning it. But and who's gonna win the Golden Ticket Battle Royal? It all depends who's in this Battle Royal right now. So I don't know. I see Hangman winning. So I just think they need to do something with him after he's lost on pay per view now, two pay per views in a row. So I mean, they need to do something with Hangman. So I'm saying Hangman's winning this Battle Royal right now. So we got Sting and Darby Allin against the House of Black. So my prediction on Sting and Darby Allin versus the House of Black, I think, I still think that I think House of Black is winning this one, just because they have help from, just because they have help, just because they have help from what's her name. So I think House of Black is definitely winning this match, and it would be a big win for them to get over on Darby and Sting. So I think they're winning this match. I want to hear what everyone else in the chat thinks. Who else is winning? If it's gonna be Darby, Sting, who else? Who else does everybody else have in the chat? So you got Wardlow and Samoa Joe against Tony East and Josh Woods. You know, you're not gonna. It's not gonna be. This is gonna be a match where I'm gonna say, I say Wardlow and Samoa Joe. It's obvious that who's winning this match, so it's kind of a throwaway match. But Wardlow and Samoa Joe all the way, right there. You have Action Bronson and Hook against Magic Menard and Cool Angelo Parker from 2.0. Does Hook lose his first match in New York City? I don't think Hook's losing this match. I really don't think Hook, man, because they built so much time. He's one of the most popular wrestlers they have on the roster right now. So I say Hook's winning this match. Hook and Action Bronson, and this is his first match. So Action Bronson. So we got. I see Sting and Darby winning. It would make more sense if they used a bunch of these people from Dark. That would make more interesting and make them over. Here we go again. But yeah, so I say Hook is winning this match, but that's my honest opinion. I still see Hook win this match, and Action Bronson so for the win. And there you have it. We have all the matches on Rampage right now. So who do you have? Who do you have for the Battle Royal, Joe? Waiting for your answer. We'll come back to you though. So this weekend we was Creative Pro. What an awesome, amazing event this weekend was. Top to bottom, can't complain. Absolutely amazing show. So if anybody, I just said they need to have a bunch of random people from the indies will make more sense. We'll see. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, so Creative Pro was this weekend. Awesome show. If anyone has ever been to a Creative Pro show, highly recommended that you go check it out. Even if it's one show that you check out, they always put on a stack card from top to bottom. I don't think I've been to a bad Creative Pro show, so make sure you guys check it out. A represent from New York, Long Island Wrestling. Yep, that's true. But yeah, so go check out Creative Pro. It's amazing, and man, that like what's his name said in the chat earlier. We have a brand new general manager in Ariel Nix right now. So what's she gonna do with Creative Pro right now? I have no idea. All I see is it does not look good for. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, what does Ariel Nix have for Creative Pro? We have no idea what to expect, but who's ever a champion right now in Creative Pro, I mean, I would be very, very worried right now because you don't know what because she's going to be booking all the matches, so that it gives a clue. I mean, Vargas may be the world champion sooner rather than later, um, with Ariel Nix in charge of Creative Pro. So, but that dog collar match, absolutely sick dog collar match, crazy spots, and they put it all on the line in that match, and that was an absolute amazing match. Never forget, Vargas won with the help of Ariel Nix. So, but crazy match. And then we go into the women's match with Alicia Edwards, Ava Everett, and Davian. Another great match. A little quick, but enjoyed it. It was a very fun match with Alicia Edwards getting the win over Ava Everett. So could that set up more down the line? Hopefully in the future. Yeah. So we had a fatal four way match with Bobby Orlando getting involved now with which was because it was supposed to be Alex Reynolds that was in the match. Ariel Nix comes out to his music and says that he was he's like her and Tony Khan couldn't come to an agreement on the contract, so she had to strip him of the Creative Pro Championship. So that was to let Bobby Orlando to come out and take the spot of Alex Reynolds. So we had Alex Reynolds, Bobby Orlando, Mike Anthony, man, and just Desmond Cole, and damn man, and Aaron Rourke in a fantastic Fatal Four Way match. Yeah, AEW is going to be off the chain this Wednesday. They also got a stack card, so just like Creative Pro did. But yeah, so stack card. But yeah, so Bobby Orlando won the vacant TV championship. An amazing match. One of the top matches of the night. I'm gonna have to recommend right now that everyone goes out of their way and watches that match. But great match. All four of those guys are stars. No question about it. Nothing bad to say. We had we had Bully Ray Dudley in a six-person tag team match. Man, that was actually a fun match with, as Ryan called it, Adrenaline Party Express. Oh man, it was Phil and Dr. Cool and Bubba Ray Dudley or Bully Ray Dudley in a six-man tag with BSK going through a table at the end. The table literally said F Cardona. F Cardona. So, and one of Cardona's students right there going through well, not students, but he also trains at Creative Pro. So that's pretty much a sign right there that a big fu to Matt Cardona. So, but awesome match though, six-person tag match, a lot of fun. We had the tag titles on the line, the Even Stevens against the tag champs, Better Call Slade. Man, Slade live is a really scary individual, man. Just being feet away from him, you could feel the intensity, how scary he really is, that guy. we all trying to figure out what exactly he did. I don't know, man. I just don't know. But yeah, so we're still trying to figure that one out to this day. But yeah, Slade is a very scary individual right now. Like his whole gimmick is he's an escaped or he's a escaped prisoner. Man, he's very scary in person. Joe, if you ever have the opportunity to like sit near him, or he's pretty damn scary, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Very very intense, you know. So I don't know how Mark Sterling's tagging with this guy. I would be definitely afraid. If stuff does go wrong between Mark Sterling and Slade, I would not want to be Mark Sterling at this point, man. So, but yeah, so Slade and Mark Sterling took up the win, retained the titles over the Even Stevens. Pretty good match, and that match, I'm gonna say that match was a great match. Oh no! Don't let Slade babysit your kids, man. Never, never. I don't like I said, Joe. If you ever had the opportunity to watch Slade in a match, I think you'd be a little scared, man, for your life, man. Just don't sit in the front row if there's a Slater match around, because this guy is pretty damn scary in the ring. Yeah, I don't know if I would trust Slade around pets either. So, but anyway, yeah, they retained the tag titles. Pretty great match, and we had the next match was this was an absolute war right now. I'm just gonna say this right now. The American Wolves against Bear Country. Holy shit! God, that match was amazing. These all these four guys, man. I remember watching the American Wolves back in Ring of Honor, and this was the ring of these were the American Wolves. I remember watching these guys back in Ring of Honor, like their intensity, how great they are in the ring, and how good Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards are as heels are unbelievable. I absolutely recommend this match if you have if anyone you guys could after you're done with this show after we're done with show after later tonight go back watch it on Twitch. You won't regret it. This whole show was absolutely amazing. So you guys won't regret it. So, but yeah, that match, the Bear Country wins in an absolutely amazing match, and I mean I can't recommend this match highly enough. And then we have our semi-main event, which is the championship match. We have we have Bryce Donovan defends the title against Alec Price in an absolutely amazing match. Man, I mean, if anything, Bryce Donovan's great. He's absolutely fantastic. But let's talk about Alec Price, how good he is also in the ring, and how good he is as a heel, man. Like he's just screaming at the crowd, "Is this your champion? Is this your champion?" Absolutely great stuff. Great heel work from Alec Price right there, and I just can't get over, man, how great this match was. This had to be one of my favorite matches on the card. Um, Absolutely awesome match. So but and Bryce Donovan retains. Absolutely great match. But let's just talk about how great Alec Price is as a heel. He's absolutely amazing and deserves everything right now. So, but and now it's on time for our main event. We are going to talk about the main event, which is Ace Austin against Max Caster. Max Caster, man, right before Ace Austin got in the ring, he ripped on Ace Austin how bad Impact is, that nobody watches Impact, and that the Bullet Club hasn't been relevant in 5 years. Oh man, what a diss to Ace Austin, but Max Caster always coming up with those raps, those and coming up with the win. And this was another amazing match of the night. Like I said, this was an absolutely stacked card. So many great matches. Everybody on the show, top to bottom, absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to go to the next Creative Pro show. Hopefully, everybody can watch the show on Twitch, which is free on Twitch. So if you guys don't know, but watch these guys. These guys are all the future of the business. So, and I'm just gonna put that out right there right now. So that was our prediction show. I want to thank everybody. Our prediction show on AEW and our recap show. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Um, just want to say, make sure you follow our podcast, the Dudes at Ringside podcast. We will be going live again in 30 minutes with Emmy Camacho. Please join us. 30 minutes, Emmy Camacho. And on the Dudes at Ringside podcast, please follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you can find a podcast. Facebook, Instagram, iHeartRadio, everywhere, anywhere you can find a podcast. Thanks for joining us. This is the Metal Geek. This is Geeking Out with the Metal Geek, and this is the debut episode. We want to thank you so much, and we will see you guys in the next one.